So we saw in the last step the ability to use a claim stake in order to automatically gain some of the resources, the food, fuel, ammo, and toolkits. But let's just say you need more of them for some reason. Well, there is a way actually to purchase some just like any other asset. So if we go to the marketplace, and on the left-hand side column here, we'll see resources. So let's go ahead and expand out that section. Okay, we'll actually see there's a number of different types of resources available. In this case, we're actually looking for consumables. So let's go ahead and click on consumables. Okay, when that expands, we actually see the 4 different consumables here. And we, for this step, I'm just going to go ahead and purchase 1,000 of each one of those to increase our inventory. So we'll just go ahead and click on one, in this case ammunition. And the screens will be very similar for all 4 of these. I'll go ahead and go through all 4 of them just so you can see, but again, pretty much the same. Now, unlike the other ones where you had 2 currencies you could work in, USDC and Atlas, this one is only available in Atlas, hence why we purchased some at the beginning. And some of the other things, you'll see different quantities and the different price. But again, this is in Atlas, not in USDC, so you'd actually have to convert that from one to the other. So again, usually it sorts by the cheapest at the top, but again, just do a little spot check just to make sure you're buying, but typically the one at the top is there. So we'll just go ahead and hit the buy button, and we'll type in the quantity of 1,000, and we'll go ahead and buy 1,000 ammunition. And again, the price will actually be 1.25 Atlas. Okay, so we're buying Atlas. We're buying ammunition. It costs Atlas. There's a little network fee of Solana there. We'll go ahead and confirm. In this case, we didn't get a little notification, but because we approved the transaction, everything looks fine. So let's just go ahead and close that. And just to check this, we'll actually go back to our inventory. Yeah, interesting. We're seeing we don't have it. So again, here's how we can check this. First thing is actually just to go ahead and refresh the interface. Go ahead and go to the resource, and we still don't see it. So this could be one of 2 things. One, maybe the transaction that we did not go through completely. That does happen from time to time as a blockchain. The other could be just it's a patience thing. This is just a web browser that's reading data from our account on the blockchain. So it could just be not showing that. There is another way you can check too, is actually Phantom can look at your resources. So we'll go ahead and go to the Phantom wallet here. And again, we'll go to that kind of collection screen. And we'll see here it does show the ammunition of just 1. And if we open it up and we look down, it doesn't show the type or the number other than that number 1. So again, there is a chance. Now what we can do is within the Phantom wallet, if we click on the icon down here, we can see some recent activity. Interesting. It does say there was a failed app interaction. And if again we open that up, we'll get some information. But in this case, that's a pretty good indicator that maybe something didn't go through. So let's go ahead and try to process that again. So again, that's going to the marketplace. That is opening up resources. Consumables. And we'll go ahead and try that again. So we'll click on ammunition. Go ahead and pick the one here at the top. We'll go ahead and say buy. Type in 1,000. We'll hit buy 1,000 items. 1,000, our price in Atlas, and we'll confirm. And now we get the order complete. So we're just going to go through the rest of those, and then we'll check all of them at once. So we'll go ahead and go to food. Now this one just has a quantity of 1, even though it's the cheapest price, but I just want to do 2, so I'll just pick the next one because it's, well, that one's big difference, but again, there's still pennies in United States dollars. So we'll go ahead and do buy here. Again, type in 1,000. Hit buy items. We'll confirm the transaction. And it completed. So we'll go to fuel next. And again, I'll just pick the next one. Again, it's not, gigantically different, but I just want to do one transaction. So we'll buy 1,000 from this person. Okay, type in 1,000. Buy 1,000 items. Confirm. And we'll do the final of the 4 consumables, sometimes just called, again, resources. which is toolkit. And again, I'll pick this one here just to make it simpler to do it all in one. Do 1,000. Buy 1,000 items. And now we've completed that. So we'll go ahead and view inventory. And we'll see that we have 1,000 plus the ones we had claimed from our claim stake. So to summarize this section, basically we have purchased some of the resources we will need in different parts of the game. Showed you how to purchase 1,000 of each of those using the Atlas token that was in our wallet.